Guys, okay, it's day 5 of Thermo. Had a great workout last night. Slept like a bear again, just hibernating bear, like just out. Slept amazing. And then this morning, so I weighed in this morning. I'm actually 197.6. So according to that, I gained a pound and a half in one day. Um, and I thought this was a good opportunity actually to do a little content about that, because that's actually super common, especially when people are doing any kind of diet and going into a calorie deficit. Sometimes the body does these jumps, like where it'll go up, that certain amount. Did I really gain a pound and a half in a day? Of definitely not fat, because actually I'm doing a daily progress pick and I'm leaner today than I was yesterday, and I'm feeling leaner, looking leaner. The likelihood of what that pound and a half probably is I'm probably, after I drink some coffee, probably gonna have a big dump. Could be a pound right there. And then probably just water weight, glycogen, especially after doing a big workout like that, and then eating a bunch of carbs after that from the fruits and stuff. Probably a lot of glycogen storage happening. So yeah, it's typical. I mean, this stuff happens all the time. And I'm actually, I would prefer, to be honest, I would prefer to not have to drop down to like 190 or whatever to achieve the level of leanness that I want to get to. I would actually like to be as lean as I want to get to, but at like 200, which would be awesome. But I'm going to keep dropping the weight. This happened actually last year when I dropped that 30 pounds or so using Thermo. It happened quite a bit, where there'd be periods of a few days where I would go up in weight, even though I was eating the same stuff as before. And then it was almost like one day magically it would be like 3 pounds lower than that, like just out of nowhere. And it would stay down that low, and just keep going lower. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, because I know it's super common for people when they're doing a diet or something, and a lot of people just freak out because they think the number on the scale means everything, but there's a lot of reasons for why it would change like that. So yeah, so today just gonna, in terms of eating, just the same thing, do the thermo bowl and then the micronutrient meal with the good smoothie, the collagen protein. Feeling incredible, feeling strong, a lot of energy, sleeping extremely well. Feeling very clear in the mind, and that's all extremely important to me. So I'm happy. Let's get into the day. All right, so just was at the gym. It was a bit of a shorter workout, and wanted to just do some dips, a little chest. So I did a few sets of dips, just warming up here with 90. Another quick warm up with 135. And I wanted to go in and see if I could get 180. The most I've done is 225, but that was when I was about 30 pounds bigger. So I'm kind of cutting right now. It was going okay until it wasn't. Being a little lower in the calories, it's really pushing it, on the heavier lifts. So I only got 3 reps. So I decided to just finish out this this sequence with doing 6 reps with 135, 7 reps with 135, and then 8 reps with 90. So that's kind of where I went in. Still ended up being a really solid session. So doing another set of with 135. I'll show you guys at the end. I finished off with a thermo circuit, kind of this new conditioning style, intense thing that I'm doing. So I'll show you what that looks like at the end. Now just finishing up 8 reps with 90. All right, on this one I wanted to do a little bit of just some flat bench, But it was kind of weird. It was on, I don't know what, the 4th or 5th rep of this. My left arm was just done. Like, you'll see it here. Yeah, I was literally almost up, and then my left arm was just, didn't feel like doing it. So I scratched that because I was a bit fatigued after the dips. And I did a few rounds of this thermo circuit. I'm really digging these things, doing them a couple times a week. Basically, I pick 3 movements and do this ladder circuit up. In this case, just a pistol squat on each leg, 5 fist push-ups, then 5 muscle-ups, then the fist push-ups again, then finish out with the pistol squat. And I did 3 rounds of this. I've done as many as 5 rounds of this type of thing with 3 or 4 different exercises. Just kind of depends on your energy level. It's really good. It gets your heart rate up quick. It's very power focused, and you're pretty beat after this. It's a good way to finish off a workout. A lot of people have been asking me like what I meant when I said I was doing some conditioning, and it's along this lines. I'm not a huge fan of longer sessions. I like to do it short, intense, and have some good rest in between it. There's some pretty good treadmills at this gym that I just joined. These Woodway treadmills, so I'll probably end up start doing sprints in this type of thing as well. I like this song. Started doing the push-ups on the knuckles just to toughen up my knuckles. Been doing a little bit of neck exercises too. Good morning, y'all. Today, feeling great. It's a Saturday. Gonna get in a hike and explore all that Boulder has to offer. But I just weighed in for the morning. Exact same time, exact same everything as yesterday. But I'm 195 even. I was actually, the scale was like in the 194-ish range and then just went 195 even. Which goes back to the conversation we had yesterday, where sometimes when you're dropping your calories, your weight swings within this range. It can go up, it can go down, that sort of thing. What's important is the consistency and the trend line. So, I basically weighed in yesterday. I think it was 197.6, if I remember correctly. So there's no way I technically lost 2.5 pounds in one day, right? But the important thing is the first day started at 196.6. Now I'm down to 195. It had this swing, so we'll see where it keeps going. But you want to just pay attention to the trend line. And I'm feeling better, looking leaner. Taking my daily progress pick, it's looking leaner. So everything is all good. Alright, just got a little coffee. Now we're gonna go and head over to Chautauqua Park for a solid hike. Not a bad place to go for a hike.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap, I'll tell you what, this hiking at altitude is something else. Oh my gosh. Getting some good quad and calf workout right now too. This is natural hypoxia training at its best. Until we adjust to this, it's going to be extremely strenuous, which is good. It's a good workout. Something cool I was just thinking about. I was just filming this. I was looking at the phone, not at the ground, but walking over a bunch of rocks and roots and stuff. And somehow, without consciously being aware of it, because my conscious effort was focused on this, my body was still going over all the rocks and the roots and stuff without actually me being consciously, paying attention to it. The body can basically perceive things without your conscious attention. I've seen studies, and there's actually one guy, Darren Brown, he's from the UK, mentalist. He's shown like a bunch of times how people can remember really detailed stuff that their eyes perceived and that they heard, but they never consciously were perceiving because they were on that autopilot mode. And like the human brain has a huge capacity for that kind of recall, but a lot of us just never train ourselves to do it. You have to be in a bit of a alpha state, like the relaxed alpha wave state, to recall that information, but you do have access to it. Man, there's like little kids out here hiking, having fun, having conversations, and we're dying. Oh my gosh.
They're struggling.
I gotta adjust to this altitude. This is crazy. All right, I just finished up a hike. I gotta say, like, both of us are kind of feeling like we're buzzed or something. I think it's just the hypoxia, like not much oxygen. All right, so Sunday, just wrapped up Sunday. Pretty great, simple day. Did in terms of meals, did another thermo bowl and an acai bowl this time instead of a smoothie. I did the acai bowl without the granola. Just got some extra banana on it, and had a little coconut on top. Simple, good meal. And then just went to the gym and played some basketball for a bit. Didn't feel like lifting, so I wasn't gonna do that today. Very simple day. That's about it. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because I've got so much more content coming out for you to teach you exactly the truth about health-related topics and what you can really do to empower your own life and your own health. So thanks for watching. Click on some other videos, watch some other stuff, and I'll see you around.